Hello everyone, my name is Barbara and thank you for stopping by my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. If it's not, thank you for returning. I'm coming to you today with a quick video on how I made a program fan for my cousin for her wedding. And this is the fan right here. I'm gonna put a little stone in it, but I want to show you. This is the front. And if you turn it over, this is the back. Okay. And I use a silhouette for my cutting of that shape. I got the shape off of Google, and I just printed. I typed up everything I wanted for the front and back. Typed that up, printed that out, and first of all, I did cut it out with using my silhouette. You could do it that route also. And these are the ones I already cut it out. But then I'm like, I'm wasting too much paper. I could just print it with my printer with the shape, and there it is. And I use two-sided. That's thick enough. It don't have to be real thick, you know. So you can either cut it out with your silhouette or cut it out by hand after you print it, okay? And then I had my ribbon. You're gonna need ribbon. I have my two-sided tape. You're gonna need a two-sided tape, a pair of scissors, and you're gonna need some vinyl, the permanent vinyl, so that you can stick it on your stick like I did. Okay, so I got my permanent vinyl. Make sure you size it. I'm gonna just be honest, I can't tell you no sizes. You figure it out, because I don't know which sticks you're gonna use or anything like that. But I'm gonna go to my computer and show you what I did. Okay, I'm at my computer. I don't have my stand, so I'm using my hand, so bear with me. So this is what I did. I typed everything out first and figured out my font that I was using, which and you should know by now. You just go to your A over here and type up everything you need. And I did that. Let me ungroup this right quick. Okay. So what I did was, see if I can do this with my hand. What I'm trying to do. Okay, I thought okay. Ungroup. So okay. I'm moving too fast. It's late. So I'm gonna take that out. These are just the words after you type everything up in Silhouette. I'm using a business edition. Okay. And here's the shape I use. I just went on Google. You just go to Google. And I found the popsicle stick also. So I found these shapes on Google. Just go to Google and you could type in, typed in popsicle stick. Put it over here. And you got the business edition. You just, I'm sorry, y'all. Get out of there. You just left click. And just go down to copy image. And if you don't have a business edition, you gotta save it. Save your image as, and save it to your desktop. But I could just copy it because I have the business edition. I'm sorry. And I just go down here and I click on Silhouette. You're gonna do that for the shape also. Then you go in here and you just left click, right click, depending on if you're left-handed or right-handed. And you just hit paste. Once you hit paste, it's right there. And all I did was took the white background out. Click on it. I just put it in a little spot over here. Shrink it down some. Then I go over here to your little toast. I call it little toes. Click on it, and you hit the very first one that says trace. You click on it. You have to click on it, and it's going to have a little plus sign. Okay, let me move this out the way first. Okay. Let me get rid of that. Let me do that again. Grab it again. Your little plus sign, and just highlight it. This is difficult using one hand. I ain't gonna even hold y'all up. So what I'm doing now is just moving everything out the way. What's in my way anyway. So once it's highlighted, you go ahead and go back in there where you found your trace, and you go to threshold, and that's the first one. Always going to be set at 45. You hit the arrow. Once you hit the arrow and be clicking right here, okay, 1 second. You gotta make sure everything gets highlighted. Then you go over here to your threshold, click the arrow. And why isn't it turning yellow? Wait a minute. Okay, I was having a little problem right there, but I think I solved it. I don't know. Silhouette is acting crazy right now, because this is not even working this way. Let me do something else. I'm gonna go to the eye drop. I call it a eye drop, and I'm gonna hit trace by color, and I'm just gonna click it in there. There it go. So I traced back color and clicked it in there, and then you go to tolerance, and I'm just gonna up it a little bit, make sure that I got all the shape of that popsicle, and I'm just gonna hit trace and detach right down there and click on that. Okay, then when you click over here, left click and hit delete. Click in the white spot now, hit delete, and there go your popsicle stick. Okay, that's all I did. And the reason why I'm doing that is so when I show my customer, I could show them a mock-up of how it would look before I print it out. So I have all my pieces together and everything, okay? And like I said, you type all this. And I got my little hearts. Also, I got the hearts off of Google. And the little birds. I Googled that too. Brought it in the same way how I did the pencil. I'm sorry, the popsicle stick. Okay, you can make this, I don't know if you want yours big, small, whatever size you want, so I'm not giving you no measurements, but this is an 8x11 sheet, and I was able to get 2 of these on here. It's an 8x11 sheet, and I was able to get the 2, so that's just 1 sheet of 8x11 will make your fan, the back and the front. Okay, you'll have your back and your front. Okay, and how I got the color, this is the color of her wedding. I just click out of there, then click back on it, and I go back over here and I go right here to the open the line style, and I click on line style, and this is where it say thick. You see how thin it is right here? Well, if you click on the thickness, watch, you click on the arrow and it will make your go as thick as you want it. You have to click on this first, then you start clicking it. you got to have it highlighted first, so it'll know I didn't have it highlighted. So I do make mistakes. So see how thick it's getting? So you can make it as thick as you want. And that's just the shape that you bought in from Google. And you went to your line style. And then if you wanted to change the color, you just hit on color. Make sure it's highlighted. And you pick the color you want. And it'll change the color for you. However color you want. So that's how I came up with the color and the thickness of my line. You don't have to have your line this thick. It could be thin like that, okay? And like I said, just type in your program, and once you type it in, you want to highlight it. And how I centered it, I just had everything before it was centered, so it'd be looking like this. Where I centered that too, but everything to be in there, and you just highlight it, and you just go up here to your center, and you go to the go down, go to the middle one, and you just hit center, and it'll angle it to the center. So that's how I centered everything, and that's about it. Then you don't have to flip it or anything, because you're printing it on your printer on the cardstock paper, and I used the 8x11, and like I said, I was able to get 2 of them out of it. And now if you wanted to do it and you wanted to have do a cut and print, you could do that. You just go, after you have everything on your paper. Now it's just going to print out this right here, your outline, not the words. So that's why I went on and just printed the whole thing, because it would just, if you were here, it's just going to print the outline, not the words. If you just want the perfect cut and you don't want to cut it out, it'll just cut it out for you. So I did do it, but then I'm like, okay, it ain't gonna put the words on it, so that's wasting paper. So that's why I just did it. Put the 2, went up to print, and I just printed, and it'll have everything on that one paper, that one 8x11, and then just cut it out. Real simple, real simple. And then all you're gonna do, I didn't print no words on this one, but all I did was, like I said, I did this with the print and cut, and had it cut out, but ain't no words on it, so that was a waste. But if you want to make your fan thicker, then go ahead and do a print and cut if you like. And these could be in between here, in between, to make it thicker. But just the 2 sheets is fine. Just the 2, the 1 sheet, I made this, and it's fine. Okay, and all I did was took some 2-sided tape, my 2-sided tape, and I just put one there, one there, one there, one there. Wherever I put the popsicle stick, I put it up here, right here. I didn't put tape here. I left this blank. So once I put everything in, and I got my popsicle stick. These the popsicle sticks I got from Hobby Lobby. It was $2.99 for 30. I was looking for the ones with the ridges in it, but they didn't have them. They just had the straight popsicle stick. And these are 30 super jumbo sticks. They the jumbo ones, not the little ones. Remember, you're making a fan and you don't want the little ones. Okay, I'm just taking one out. Remember, I'm using my hand holding my camera. So then what I did was I took some 2-sided tape. First I did this. Let me show you. First I did this. I placed it on here to see where I wanted it to. Where I wanted it kind of in the center of the card. So what I did, I took down here and I marked it. And the reason why I'm marking it, sorry y'all, I'm using one hand, forgive me. So I mark it, and the reason why I mark it is so when I put that 2-sided tape, or you can use glue, And if you use the two-sided tape, you don't want to go past here, because then you'll have glue on your stick, and when they touch it, their hand will be sticky. So you want to make sure your glue is going to be up and not past this line. So that's why I added a line. And I put my two-sided tape, I started from here to here, and I did it on both sides. Then I turned it, and I still marked that too, and I put it here to here. Then, like I said, I put tape in all the corners, or your glue just around the edge, nothing in the center. I didn't do anything in the center. Then I tape that one. Just like I said, pretend there's some words on here, y'all. It's okay. Just bear with me. Keeping it 100, okay? Remember your tape or glue, and you line it up. Once it's lined up, you go ahead and stick it, and it's going to be stuck, okay? That's how I put it together. Just the words and everything ain't on this one. And I showed you the finish right here. Then you just get your ribbon, make a bow. I just left mine like that. And I just tied in, put a little glue right there, and I'm going to put a little stone there. And then what I did with the vinyl, permanent vinyl, y'all, permanent vinyl. I just typed their name, Mr. and Mrs. And I got a little clear tape or transfer tape. Put it on there, put it across there, and once it's on the tape, you stick it on there like so. Not with the white, with the transfer on here. And then you remove the clear transfer, and then it'll be stuck on there like that. Mr. and Miss Cooper. So that's how I did my fan. So here it is again. And this is the back. So this is their program. It's made out of a fan. You can use whatever shape you want. You can do a heart shape, whatever you desire. So I just wanted to come on here with a quick video on how I did my program on a fan. Remember to subscribe, hit the like, remember to hit the bell so you'll be notified the next time I come on. And I appreciate everyone for stopping by my channel and checking me out, making my program. And it don't take long. The long part is typing everything in there, and I don't type fast. And make sure you check your mistakes. And I see something already. Now I gotta go back in there. Oh my God, look. See that where it say Charles Cooper? That and is supposed to be in between Starla Shell Bell and Charles Cooper. And see what I'm saying? That's why you always send them up something to proofread it to make sure everything is right. And I caught that. Glad I didn't print everything out. So make sure you go over your work real good. But hey, we only human. But I caught it, so I didn't make a whole lot of them right now. You can always go back to your computer and correct it and reprint it. That's all. So thank you for stopping by. I hope everyone have a blessed one, and hope this wasn't too long. I don't think it was. I don't like making long videos, but I wanted to show you how I did my program fan for a wedding. Thank you. Everyone have a blessed day.